Samsung has been a big name in the high-end Android smartphone game for ages, and it's not hard to see why. Their devices always turn heads, and right now, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is one of the top contenders on the market. But hold on to your hats because things are about to get even more interesting. In just a few months, the Galaxy S25 series is set to make its grand debut, and while some recent leaks haven't exactly blown our minds, there's a juicy bit of news that could change the game. So, here's the scoop. According to a reliable source, the Galaxy S25 Ultra might come packing a serious hardware upgrade that has everyone buzzing. If you're thinking about upgrading to this flagship beast in 2025, but are a bit skeptical about whether it's worth it, you might want to pay attention. A tipster going by the name Ice Universe recently dropped some exciting news on X, confidently claiming that the Galaxy S25 Ultra will definitely feature a variant with at least 16 gigs of RAM. Yes, you heard that right, 16 gigs. Now, if this pans out, it would be a significant step forward for Samsung, since the Galaxy S24 Ultra Max is out at 12 gigs. Plus, their latest foldables, the Galaxy Z Fold 6 and Z Flip 6, also stick with that 12 gigs cap. Meanwhile, competitors like OnePlus are already ahead of the game, offering up to 16 gigs on some models, and even a special version of the OnePlus 12 in China boasts a jaw-dropping 24 gigs of RAM. Not to be outdone, the upcoming OnePlus 13 is rumored to bring 24 gigs of LPDDR6 RAM to global markets next year. And let's not forget Google, whose new Pixel 9 Pro also features a solid 16 gigs of RAM. So yeah, it's clear that Samsung has some catching up to do. It's not just the RAM capacity that gets the upgrade. Earlier reports have also suggested that the Galaxy S25 Ultra may get the latest LPDDR6 RAM modules, which would be a cut above the rest from anything on the market right now, thus delivering a noticeable upgrade in performance and efficiency. This upgrade can be deemed necessary because on-device AI requires more RAM to function seamlessly. But wait, there's more. Beyond just RAM, there are whispers that the Galaxy S25 Ultra might also see an upgrade in the camera department, potentially rocking a new 50-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. That would be a sweet addition for all you photography buffs out there. And in terms of power, it looks like Samsung is planning to go all in with Qualcomm, as all models are expected to feature the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 chipset, which might even get a fancy new name, Snapdragon 8 Elite. We're still waiting for the final confirmation on that, but the anticipation is building. Meanwhile, it's pretty exciting to see the smartphone competition heating up, especially with rumors swirling around the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra potentially giving Apple's A18 Pro chipset a run for its money. A recent leak from Geekbench has thrown some juicy numbers into the mix. The S25 Ultra reportedly scored a single-core result of 3011 and a multi-core score of 9706. Now, if you compare that to the Galaxy S24 Ultra, which had average scores of 2142 for single-core and 6693 for multi-core, it's clear this new model could be a serious upgrade. What's really interesting here is that if these scores hold up, the S25 Ultra might even outperform the iPhone 16 Pro Max's A18 Pro in multi-core performance. The iPhone 16 Pro Max scored 3386 in single-core and 8306 in multi-core in our tests, so while it still takes the crown in single-core, the Galaxy S25 Ultra could leap ahead when it comes to handling multiple tasks simultaneously. Talk about a shakeup in the rankings. But before we get too carried away, there are a few things to keep in mind. First off, this is just one benchmark result, and it's pretty early in the game. We can't really take this as gospel just yet. Real-world performance often tells a different story. Plus, there's the possibility that in certain regions, the S25 Ultra could be sporting an Exynos chipset instead of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4, which would impact those performance numbers. On the flip side, many other upcoming Android devices are likely to feature the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 as well, so we could see a wave of new phones like the OnePlus 13 and Xiaomi 15, going head-to-head with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. If those devices perform well, we might be looking at a whole new level of competition. As we approach the launch of these devices, the excitement is building. It's going to be fascinating to see how they stack up against each other in everyday use. If Samsung manages to deliver on these benchmark scores, we might just witness a major shift in the smartphone landscape. Let's buckle up for what's sure to be an exhilarating ride in the world of tech. Overall, the Galaxy S25 Ultra is shaping up to be a powerhouse, and I'm super curious to see how it stacks up against its rivals when it finally hits the shelves. So, what are your thoughts? What are you hoping to see from the upcoming Galaxy S25 lineup? Drop your expectations and wishes in the comments below. And for all the latest updates, don't forget to check out our channel. I can't wait to catch up with you all in the next video. Until then, take care and stay tuned.